everybody. Happy Thursday. We are getting ready to go live on 99.1 Gen X FM. But
Hi,
of
everyone.
course, we always come to you guys first here on Facebook. We'll be on the radio in about a minute and 15 seconds. So we're super excited that you guys are here with us today. We have a lot of information that we are covering. We are talking about ways to get yourself set up with a coupon stockpile for the summer and beyond, and some resources that you have both from the federal government, and then some people qualify for additional state funding too to make this happen. So you don't have to start from scratch. You actually have buckets of cash available to you if you're a parent with kids under age 17. So we're going to start talking about that in just a minute. You have a couple of seconds to take a breather, get a drink, put your feet up, and be with us. We're also interviewing one of my favorite couponers today. Say hello to Miss Jessica over here, our Mermaid Extreme couponer. She's going to be talking about her couponing journey and her experience building a stockpile from scratch so that you guys can take notes and take advantage of her expertise. So Miss Brenda, are we getting ready to get on the air? Should I put on my headphones?
Yes, 22 seconds. I love doing the countdown. 19, 18. Here we go.
So I'll see you guys on the air in just a second.
Yes.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Woohoo.
And there goes the music.
There we go, there we go.
Good Thursday afternoon. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saving Our Way Hot Topics. This is our weekly couponing radio show on Gen X 99.1 FM. We are so happy you're here with us this afternoon. Say hello, Miss Brenda.
Hi, hey everybody. So excited that you guys are here.
We have
another week.
I know, another week, man. It's going quick. We have a lot of ground to cover with you guys today. We are going to be talking not only couponing, but also stockpiling. How to build up a base of pantry supplies, of non-food supplies, shelf-stable products, everything that you'll need to get yourself through the summer and beyond. And we have a tremendous resource for you guys this afternoon here in studio. Miss Jessica Straub is here with us. Say hello, Miss Jessica.
Hi, everyone.
Jessica is an extreme couponer who learned from the best, i.e. Miss Brenda.
Woohoo, here I am.
And she's going to be talking about her couponing journey and how she really set herself up for success with her family and her kids. But before we get into that, we want to make sure that everybody knows where to go to follow the deals, right? So Miss Brenda, tell everyone about your website.
Hey everyone, you definitely want to subscribe to my website at savingourway.com, where we are putting out deal after deal after deal. Now, we do want to take a brief moment to thank our sponsors here today. Oh my goodness. Madi and Sandra, thank you so much. We want to thank Center of Advanced Wellness for, oh my God, all your health and beauty needs. Tell them about it.
Okay, so I love this because I'm that person who does not want to drive all over San Antonio to take care of not only my health issues, but my self-care issues as well. And so everything can be handled right here in one location. Actually, they have two locations to choose from. Right now, we're in the Botts Lane location, which is kind of off the Broadway and 410 Center, North San Antonio area. And then far north, they have a brand new location that just opened up a couple of weeks ago at the TPC Parkway. So you can come in and you can take care of your women wellness checks. You can do COVID testing and COVID vaccinations.
Yes, they
for
offer
kids
so much.
12 and up.
Love it.
Right? You can do sports physicals. You can do allergy testing. I mean, it's just a long, long list of what they'll take care of for you. And then they also have spa services as well. So that's the part I'm always really excited about. I'm like, okay, I'll come and get the healthcare stuff like taken out of the, kind of done out of the way. And then I can treat myself with a facial.
That's right, that's right.
I love it.
Don't you? Oh my goodness.
Give them the telephone number so that they can call and get the specials.
Yes, so you definitely want to call 210-999-5523. If I went a little too fast, I'll go a little slower. So 210-999-5523. They're located at 8723 Botts Lane. So right here near the airport.
And you can always check them out online as well. It's www.centerforadvancedwellness.com. So you have a couple of different ways of getting a hold of them and figuring out what their specials are and how to get yourself set up for an appointment. All right. Well, like I said earlier at the top of the show, we have a wonderful resource here in studio for you guys today. We are going to be interviewing Jessica Straub, who is an extreme couponer and an admin on the Saving Our Way Facebook group. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook, you need to get over there and see us. We've got 50,000 members sharing deals daily. And Jessica is one of the brightest stars there. She is always going live on Facebook with videos and being like,
just like
look
yesterday.
at all this stuff for free. Look at all this stuff for pennies on the dollar, right? So it is a tremendous amount of couponing inspiration as well as practical tips and know-how so that you can get those deals too. So welcome, Jessica.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
welcome. So excited you're here. You know, Jessica's been with us for 5 years.
I know.
And Saving Our Way has been up 6 years. So she's been here for
Pretty much from the
90%.
jump.
Oh my goodness,
I
yes.
know, right. So Jessica, give us a real quick overview about what brought you into the couponing world.
Well, I had noticed that, monthly we were just constantly, not having the extra funds to, get household goods, diapers, stuff that we needed
That's
for
right,
our
you have
family.
3 little ones.
Yeah, I have 3 little ones, and I just couldn't afford to pay for the diapers, the wipes, everything that goes along with it.
Right.
And it was just a nice way to find Saving Our Way and finding Brenda Ann's and, learning from her. There you are.
And once you really got your feet underneath you, how fast did it take you to really start building up your stockpile?
It feels like a couple days.
She was gung-ho. Like, she went to the class and she was that one asking all the questions and where do I get my inserts and where do I find the deals? And I think it's like that same day, she's like, okay, see ya. We gave her a couple of deals and she was out.
And what's your favorite thing to coupon for consistently?
There's so many. Anything that's low out of pocket, or actually right before the kids were out of the diapers, it was diapers.
Sure,
Because
absolutely.
everyone, I
And
think
your wipes.
everyone could relate. If they have kids, it's the wipes and the diapers are
Right.
so expensive at the store. So that was really what I was, excited about shopping for.
Right, and I think that that's going to be even more important for people going forward
Yes.
because we heard that all of the raw materials that make diapers are getting more expensive, so the production people who make the diapers are passing that cost on to consumers. So if you have a little one at home, you need to be listening to this show because we're going to talk about ways to make sure that you take advantage of those deals when they come around.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I want to move forward and talk a little bit about some of our favorite deals for the week. Miss Brenda, I know you have a couple that you want to share, but before you get into the ones that are active right now, can you tell everybody about the huge deal you did last week on Suave?
That's right. I'm still excited, jumping in the woods. I was like, can I tell him? Okay, so, and this is going to come around in the coupon world, and this is why I love couponing, because when people are like, well, you don't actually get things free, or does it really pay
Hold up.
Right.
Does it really pay you to take things out of the store? And I was like, okay, look at this Suave deal, and look at it really good, and then go do it.
Right.
So, sadly, it was over just here a few days ago, but for the last 2 weeks, people have been able to get out there, use your HEB digital coupon. This deal was at HEB. Most of our deals that I see, just run deals, are happening at HEB. So
Right.
we're definitely talking HEB for the next couple of weeks here. But using our digital coupons, it was an all digital deal where you got 32 bottles and they paid you to take that out $1.92. $1.92. That was insane.
And wait a minute, say that again. How many bottles?
32 bottles of shampoo and conditioner. Now, I only had to do this deal twice because this was enough for the whole year.
Right.
So it wasn't about, let me go get, 500 bottles. I have a family of 10, right? So I'm going to go get enough for my family of 10. That does include my mom and dad. And our favorite is always the coupon, whatever the coupon gives us.
Right.
What does the coupon give us this week? Oh, that's my freaking favorite shampoo. That's my favorite soap. That's the favorite food of the week. But when it's something like that, definitely that is the time to run. I'm very busy. We all are.
Right.
We're busy. We have a lot going on. We have our kids. We always have to be somewhere. But I made sure that I was going to be at HEB that day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, this is the world of couponing, just giving. It's for you to get out there and honestly make the time. I know, Jessica, you hit it up, girl. You have a family of 5 too. You have 3 little ones. Tell us about it. Were you in your cheerleading outfit like I was? Like,
Suave. Well, I didn't want to brag about the deal. I wanted to brag about the deal a little bit, but I really wanted to make sure that people understood that they need to follow us on our websites, because if this is the first time you're hearing about how to get 32 bottles of Suave for free, you're probably pretty frustrated right now, and you're like, well, if you follow savingourway.com, you can go and sign up for a free email subscription and get the deal sent directly to your inbox. You can follow my website, jennifersaves.com, same thing, sign up for free emails delivered directly to your website. Then you're not the one that's left out and finding out about a deal after it's already dead, right? So we do absolutely want to make sure that people know that if you're following us on social media, if you're following us on Facebook or TikTok or whatever, that's awesome, that's great. But you're at the mercy of those social media websites' algorithms. And so you might see a deal 4 or 5 days after we've posted it, and sometimes that's a dead deal. I know that happened to you last week, or maybe the week before with the Carefree Liners. You posted a deal, you got out there immediately as soon as the deal went live. But
you better believe it.
But it ended in like 24 or 48 hours, and then people for days later were like, why are you showing me this when I can't get it? Well, it was on the website.
Correct. And I mean, you really have to go to the website to see all the deals and every single breakdown and everything like that.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just missing out on all the deals.
Yeah.
And I hear it all the time. I missed out on this deal. And you just got to go to the website and follow us on TikTok and follow us on Instagram and jennifersaves.com. And, you know, I know for me, before I even started couponing, it was hard for me to understand the world of couponing, extreme couponing, and, you know, picking it up from y'all. I was able to go and do it by myself, and, you know, I feel lucky for knowing both of you, because you guys have really, really saved. I just want y'all to know, if you don't think you can save, you can. Trust me, I'm not a person that can go out to the store and save, and I'm all nervous, I have anxiety, but once I learned from Brenda and Jennifer King, I took off running.
I love that testimonial.
But you wanted it. You wanted the savings in your family. You have 3 kids, you know, you're at home and you're like, what can I do for my family? How can I give? This is the biggest way to give to, you know, and always to walk into the store and knowing that you're going to save. That's one place that when you go in there, you know, and that's what gets us such in a great mood. It's like, we're like, okay, this place, when I come in, you better believe I'm going to save $50, $60, $70. Where there's so many places, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to the mall. Oh my God, how much am I going to spend? You know, so it is very, very different, and I know that people have anxiety about walking into the grocery store because they are paying that full price when they don't have to.
Yeah, for sure. And you can't do that, like you said, in other parts of my life. I can't randomly go and get half off of my phone bill each month, but I can cut that cost at the grocery store and put that money towards my phone bill or whatever I need. All right, so Ms. Brenda, we talked about that fantastic Suave deal that is not available right now, but can you tell everybody about the insect repellent deal that is available right now?
Yes, so this is a great deal that only comes around about once a year, and this is your year, so this is definitely a run deal. Now this is where you are getting your Cutter Repellent Spray, regular price at $2.98. There is a $2 coupon. Think about it, $2.98 for 1 bottle. There's a $2 coupon, getting it for only 98 cents. Now your stores may vary. You might get it for $1, you might get it for 99 cents because it might be $2.99, $2.98. The thing is, right now, really think about this, you guys are getting 3, and I just said 3 for the price of 1.
And that's at H-E-B.
And this isn't going on at H-E-B.
Nice.
So, yeah, this has been going on already for like, I guess about 10 days. And 10 days ago I ran and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get 10 bottles. By the time I talked to mom and dad and my sons, I said, okay, I guess I'll go back and get another 10 bottles.
Right.
Now we live here in San Antonio where winter is, wait, does winter ever come?
Like 2 weeks, apparently in February.
Yeah.
So mosquitoes are just out all year long, if you ask me. So definitely you want at least 10 of these cans, and you want to buy it now where you are maximizing your money. Same $3, you want to buy 1 can regular price, or you want to start couponing today and get 3 for the price of 1. So this is a huge deal going on right now at H-E-B.
And that would be a great deal for people to start their stockpile with, right? Because again, you're not talking about 1 bottle that's going to last your entire family. but you're talking about getting enough to last you through the summer. And Jessica wanted to remind you that I think there's still an Ibotta rebate available on the cutter.
Tell us about it, Jessica.
As well.
There is an Ibotta, and if you haven't downloaded it yet, it's just a free app. You download it to your phone, and it gives you money back for things that you purchased in store. So this awesome deal that Miss Brenda Ann's just went ahead and told you guys about the cutter spray. I went and got like 60, 70 of them, but there's also happens to be an Ibotta for 55 cents off each one. Now, there is a limit of 5, but I went ahead and got extra because, you know, I'm not thinking about, like Brenda and Jennifer say, I'm not thinking about a month, I'm not thinking about 2 months, I'm thinking like a year.
Right.
You know, just so I can have it,
Right.
you know, readily available.
And I actually have an Ibotta deal that I want to tell everyone about as well. And this is also a deal that you can get at HEB or you can get it at Walmart, and it's for lunch meat and sliced cheese. So hard sometimes to coupon on meat, so I was super excited when I saw this deal came out. So if you go to HEB or Walmart, you can get Hormel Natural Choice lunch meat. It's normally $3.49 a pack at each store, but there's a $1.50 coupon or a $1.50 Ibotta rebate, so that's like
Goodbye.
45%
We're closing
off.
up shop.
Right, like show is done, we're going
Goodbye.
shopping. And you can do it, like Jessica said, up to 5 times per app. Same exact deal is available on the Cracker Barrel sliced cheese. You can get packs for $3.49, just regular shelf price, but the $1.50 Ibotta rebate is there. Do it 5 times per app. So we have a small family. It's just 2 of us at home plus pets. I'm still gonna go and get my 5 packs of lunch meat, my 5 packs of sliced cheese, and I'll pay $1.99 per item after my Ibotta rebate. So that's like a 45% savings. But that's gonna keep us in lunch meat and cheese for probably a month, maybe longer, right? Why would I pay for it full price and just get it as I need it? Why not buy it at the best price and make room for it in my refrigerator or in my freezer?
That's the new way
And
of
grab it
shopping.
out of my freezer, shop my fridge when I need something, not shop the store.
Right, right. And if you guys have no idea, like, what's Ibotta, what's going on, you definitely want to go to each of our websites at jennifersaves.com. You know, she has just a full-fledged everything regarding Ibotta. You can go to savingourway.com, just tap on the Ibotta link, and guys, definitely it is your money-making app for, you know, just buying your everyday needs.
Absolutely.
So we're
I
saving.
I think I got about 150 back this year alone on it. And
for buying your everyday needs.
And I've been since we're a family of 5, I went ahead and downloaded Ibotta on my husband's phone,
That's
my
exactly
phone.
what you should do.
Same with the HEB app, you know, download it on each phone. So.
Yeah. So that's my favorite deal for the week. Now, Jessica, do you have a favorite deal that just came out in the last couple of days to tell people about?
The cutters was my favorite. I'm not gonna that was an amazing deal. There was also a couple deals on toothbrushes. There was some deals on the Carefree liners that were free.
The Pillsbury cake mix deal. I know you guys cover that on savingourway.com, so go to the website for the details. But basically, they're $1.34 a box for either the Pillsbury cake mix or the frosting at HEB, and there's a $4 off 4 coupon.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why they chose to do that, but heck, I am getting myself stocked up with cake mix and frosting, y'all. I mean, it's 34 cents an item after that coupon.
Plus there's lots of summer birthdays, so you can think about that.
Right here.
And there's also I don't know. And then they have a great deal where you buy 4 of the Louisiana hot sauce. That's on the website as well, and you get those absolutely free.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So
like I said,
definitely go to
free.
savingourway.com and check all of the step-by-step instructions out for those individual deals. All right, Miss Brenda, is it time for us to play a song? We're going to take a break. We'll keep talking to you guys on Facebook Live, but if you're on 99.1 FM, we will catch you in a couple minutes.
Do you get to pick the songs?
Just comes. Mama, can you get my laptop from in my purse?
Hi guys, we're still here on Facebook Live for you, but we're taking a musical break on the radio station. So again, I cannot say enough good things about that Pillsbury cake mix deal. I am like planning out in my head all of the baking I'm going to be doing this summer because I like making cookies out of cake mix. So
that's a good thing.
yeah, I'm not even gonna mess with the frosting. I just am gonna go get the 4 boxes of cake mix. And like Jessica said, if you have additional smartphones in your house, you can go and get that deal once off of your phone, once off of your hubby's phone. Maybe you have an older teenager who has a phone and you can get it that way. And now you're looking at 12 or 16 boxes and you're square for a while.
Well, I mean, you can always mix and match the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You can do 4 of the cake boxes, or if you already have a lot of cake boxes, you can do 4 frosting.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. You can kind of just mix and match however you want, and you can get different flavors.
Right. And another thing that you could consider doing, this is something that I do a lot in my personal life, is I support the Little Free Pantry system here in San Antonio. You guys may have seen these in front of churches or schools where they'll actually have a little pantry and people can go and leave shelf-stable products there or leave like toothpaste there or something like that. And then people in the neighborhood who are in need can shop that and get it totally free. So I'm thinking, hey, for 34 cents a box, I can totally afford to get some of those and drop those off at my local Little Free Pantry. So check that out. I know littlefreepantry.org has a ton of information of where the pantries are in your zip code. You can just go to the website, type in the zip code, and you can decide, hey, can I help them? Can I support them? Or hey, I'm tight right now. Maybe I can go find some shelf-stable items that will help me with my family. So it works both ways.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Miss Brenda.
Mm-hmm.
What else should
2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes. Okay, that's good to know.
How about 2 minutes?
She's always the one keeping me on track. Can we give a heads up to our Facebook Live audience about who's coming to talk with us in studio next week, or is it a secret?
So it's a secret.
Oh,
So no, we're super excited about it, but we're gonna be getting that out. We're gonna be getting that out soon. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you guys could just do us a favor, please, and if you could share
Yes.
right now. We're just really trying to get out there. We're doing the best we can. We've been doing this for saving our way for 6 years, but we've been couponing among each other here for 12 years already. And we're just trying to get the word out to, especially with the virus, so many people, lost their jobs. People are having just a super hard time even trying to come out from this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially right now. So, we have our online classes going on 24/7. We have a replay going on right now, as we speak. We do have some in-person classes.
That are coming up later this summer. Yeah.
That are coming up. So what we ask you guys to do is just do us a favor and share.
Yes.
We really want to thank the Center of Advanced Wellness, Madi and Sandra, for just, standing by our sides and really seeing what we are trying to do for the community, coming out best we can to help them save through the world of couponing, and them sponsoring us to say, come on down. We want you guys to come out on radio and you're right, go teach as many people as you can how to save.
And it's so much fun. Okay, we're getting ready to go live back on 99.1 FM.
16, 15. And this is a good song, so
I know,
take it to
jam
the
it
end.
out.
Let's see.
And we're back live on Gen X 99.1
Woo,
FM.
hi, everybody.
You're here with
Hey.
Brenda, Jen, and Jessica, Saving Our Way Hot Topics, our weekly show that runs every Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. And today we're going to be talking in more detail about how to stockpile and really build up a base of products for your family, super duper cheap. And this is a perfect time for people who have been interested in couponing, but maybe haven't really delved in there yet and figured out how to take care of it and how to do it for themselves to start, because there are a lot of resources as we come out of the pandemic and work towards recovery that people can take advantage of. So let me give you guys a couple of things to start thinking about. First of all, I know a lot of people know that the American Rescue Plan passed Congress a couple of months back, and part of really important piece for families is that the American Rescue Plan is actually going to start sending people who have kids under 17 monthly deposits or monthly checks, regardless of if you've got stuff set up for direct deposit or not, for their individual kids. So if you have kids that are 6 or under, I believe it's going to be $300 a month, and it'll come out July through December each and every month. And if you have a child that is over 6, but I believe below 17, it's $250. And it's just part of what you would be getting at the end of the year in one lump sum off of your taxes. They're giving it to people each and every month so that you can kind of plan out how to use it rather than kind of scrimp and save throughout the year, and then you have this big bucket of money at the end of the year. So you can totally choose to opt out if you like the big bucket of money, but if you are living paycheck to paycheck, what a wonderful opportunity to start really kind of building up your stockpile. Right?
Absolutely.
Now, Jessica, I know when you started stockpiling, you didn't have access to that kind of bucket of money. So what do you think people could do with $250 or $300 per child per month at the grocery store?
I know for us, we were living paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes we couldn't afford, the growth spurts, the shoes, the, socks, whatever they needed. So the extra $200-300 a month is going to be very helpful for, our kids. We're not falling behind on our bills as much. We're able to, I guess, feel more stable.
Right.
So I really am loving that, they went ahead and did that monthly versus just at the end of the month. Because I feel like at the end of the month, the one lump sum, it goes automatically just to pay for the year, essentially, for us.
Right. It comes in and goes right back out to whatever bill is like outstanding at that moment.
Oh yeah, or to get the kids, their shoes or their uniforms or whatever they need. But I just really like the fact that if, when they give it to us monthly, I can go and take that $20 or whatever and go and get new shoes or for the kids and just keep up with that.
Right.
So I feel like I'm finally able to keep up with, my family.
Right. And there's going to be some assistance at the state level as well. If y'all have been signed up for the pandemic EBT card, so if you're eligible for SNAP, this is probably something that you're already familiar with. But SNAP eligible families who were eligible for SNAP in 2020 got sent a pandemic EBT card, and they're going to get additional cash loaded on it. In fact, Jessica, you said some of it was coming out like this morning.
Oh, there was some coming out on the 24th, 25th, and 26th.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
So they're slowly releasing it into your card. So.
And it's up to $1,200 per student. Some people may get less than that. It is all based on how much remote instruction your child had. Because if your child had a bunch of remote instruction and you qualified for free or reduced meals through the school system, they're basically kind of reimbursing you because you didn't have access to that when your child was not in physical school, right? So it's another, again, this bucket of money that is yours, you earned it, and now you have access to it and you can start using it to kind of build yourself back up. Like Brenda said, get back to where you were pre-pandemic. So that's what I want you guys to think about as we start talking about these deals. Think about what we already covered, and we were all talking about bulk items. The Suave deal, right, where you were saying, I'm buying 32 items at one time. You were getting paid to do it, but it's still buying in bulk. The Cutter deal, you guys both bought that in bulk. My lunch meat and sliced cheese deal, I mean, it's bulk to me, right? Like 5 and 5 is bulk to me. And when you're living paycheck to paycheck, it can be really intimidating to hear, we want you to spend this like bucket of cash. Even though you're saving big, it's still money out of your pocket. Well, now that money is being kind of supplied for you over these next couple of months. It won't be forever, but you can take this opportunity while it exists and really build yourself up with things that you and your family need.
Absolutely.
So that's what I want to talk about in depth today is when you start stockpiling. So Jessica, I'll use you as an example. You were talking about, okay, when you started, diapers were important, wipes were important. What are some things that are constantly on your radar now that you want to take advantage of and stock up on when that deal rolls around?
There are yearly deals, what we call yearly deals, such as the Cutter spray.
Right.
I stock up on. I think like I said earlier, I got like 80 to 100. Then I went and I like to stock up on the paper plate deal, and you get the cups free, and the Father's Day deal. I try to stock up on anything that we actually use.
Right.
So those are some of my favorite deals.
And that is such an important distinction because I think a lot of people think about extreme couponing and they think about hoarding. They're buying stuff that they don't need, and that's not the case. People are just buying enough of what they need to last them through until that deal rolls around again. And like Jessica said, sometimes these deals will not roll around again for another year. So if you really are being honest with yourself about the amount of paper plates and plastic cups that you need, you might really want to buy them in astonishingly large amounts.
I think I filled my car because I filled my car one time just because it was also not just that. We like to do donations. Yeah. So I mean it was perfect for donations. The Carefree liners that I got last week, perfect for donations. So I'm always looking at donations, stuff for the school, you know, and you know.
Yeah, how can you assist without necessarily opening up your wallet, because my wallet might be thin, but my stockpile is pretty chunky. I can take advantage of that and help people out that way. Now, Brenda, I know the other question we often get in classes is people are like, okay, I'm on board with the math. I see that you're saving a ton of money. How on earth do I store this? And what do you tell them?
You know, if that's your only problem, then you have no problem at all. You know, before it was just to get things on the table or just to have your everyday needs. So if that is your only problem, oh my God, I'm still skip to my Lou, my darling. You know what I mean? I'm still my cheerleading outfit because I love that I now have this to provide.
Right. That being said, you can get very creative with how you store things. If you're storing things that are non-food items that are heat resistant, you can absolutely store a lot of that in your garage, and that's what I do with a lot of my paper products. So paper towels, toilet paper, napkins, things like that can live in the garage, and that gives me more room in my controlled environment for things that might be problematic outside. I know you learned that the hard way a couple of years ago with your Clorox.
Did you have to bring that up? I was just like, I was new, I was, you know, gung-ho. I had just discovered the world of couponing, and I was just so busy shopping and just where do I put all of this? Just went straight to the garage and said, okay, I'll just take over my husband's garage. He did not appreciate that, but anyway, that's just like a whole other story. But left it in there, and then, you know, just like the cutter, you know, once a year I'm gonna stock up, gonna get 30 bottles. Didn't think about just how hot we are in Texas, right? So didn't think about how hot it would get. Anyway, I think I got something like 10 bottles of bleach at the time, and then by the time I did come in, it was, I don't know, it was 3 or 4 months later by the time I came in, and I was like, well, where'd the bleach go? The bottle's here, but there's no bleach. Well, the lid had exploded, I don't know where, and there was no bleach left there.
It evaporated. I bet the smell in your garage was extremely clean smelling, though.
And I wondered, I said, God, my husband came in and he bought the heck out of this garage, bleached it even at that. Yeah, that's not what happened.
Now, Jessica, do you have any creative places in your house to store your stockpile? Like, do you take advantage of underbed storage or anything like that?
We definitely do. I know that I have definitely a wheelbarrow filled with like all my past savings this past week. And sometimes, you know, during the week with the kids and stuff, I don't have time to put it up. So I just literally, I have it like filled over there. I have it like on top of the pantries and the cabinets. I have it, you know, just anywhere I can put it, you know,
like
in
the
the
idea
house.
of a savings wheelbarrow. I have a very clear image of that, just like stockpile the boxes of cereal and all whatnot, and you're like, I got that for pennies on the dollar. Okay, now another question that we often get from people about building a stockpile is, how do you know if you're making a mistake with what you're buying, right? Like, that's happened to me a couple of times where I've gone and I've really stocked up on a product, and then my significant other was like, oh yeah, I'm over that. I'm like, I just got 10 boxes of oatmeal. What do you mean you don't want to eat oatmeal anymore? So how do you kind of plan for that and prepare for that? Jessica, any thoughts?
I don't think there's a way to kind of prepare for stuff like that. I know for me, for an example, my husband stopped managing, so he didn't. He started to lose some of his hair, so he wasn't able to use a bunch of hair gel anymore. And I had stocked up on it. I'm like, oh, I have 100 bottles ready for you. Whoops. But you know, it's fine because, you know, with the donation coming up soon, I'm just gonna donate it. You know, and I know all the people, you know, will need stuff like that. So
well, in Saving Our Way, we are all about donating. We've been up and out for about 6 years, and we have donated time and time again. So this is what we are doing here starting next week. We have someone coming on. We are collaborating with someone where we are going to be, it's Heavens for Hope.
Nice.
So super excited. That was a secret. But we were going to just bring her in a big way. But the thing is, you know, that is to me the least that we could do. You know what I mean? I wish I could just give money, just tons and tons of cash money.
Absolutely.
But you know, I need that to pay my bills. But what I definitely can do is look in my stockpile. What do I have extra of? Just like that, things change in our life all the time. Just like your husband no longer needing all the gel. What do you do with it? You know. So it feels amazing. It just feels amazing to be able to give so much, and it's in product. People need product from the time that they wake up to the time they go to sleep. You're getting up, doing what? Washing your face, toothpaste, you need a little underarm deodorant, you're brushing your teeth, mouthwash. When you go to sleep, what are you doing? You're washing your face, you're brushing your teeth, you know, so we're always needing that. So to donate that, they are going to use it.
And I love what you just said there about really zeroing in on those core items that you use regardless of the other situations that are happening in your life. So
That's right.
Everyone's going to need toothpaste, right? Regardless of their personal situation or their dental situation or anything.
Right.
Everyone's using toothpaste. Most
Yes.
people are using toilet paper and paper towels. Most people are using body wash
Why
and
do
bar
you say most?
soap.
What are they using?
Because we always are going to hear from that one person who's like, let me tell you about my very specific situation. So I'm like, okay, most people use bar soap and body wash. We really hope it's all people in South Texas. And it's not as sticky here. But so to focus on those things first, maybe to build up your base that way. And then you can funnel all of those savings into things that might change more consistently, like maybe your food purchases might change seasonally or dependent on your health situation. Right. So that's one way of looking at it. I've heard from a lot of couponers who are like, I just get really strict with my family. I'm like, you say you don't eat oatmeal? Well, you were eating oatmeal until all that oatmeal gets eaten, right?
Right.
So maybe not necessarily having that kind of open dialogue with your kids and letting them dictate that, but more about you as the parent saying, hey, I've set this, I've planned my meals, and this is what we're having because I got it at a great price. So that's another thing to consider as well.
Well, and you know what? I have sat with my kids and said, okay, this is what we have. This is what I bought. These are all the deals put together here. It's the end of the month. By the end of the month, well, my goodness, I can make meal after meal after meal. And then we talk about, and with all the money that I save, now we can go do da-da-da.
Right.
Well, before you know it, it's like oatmeal every day, Mom, let's do this because you know, now we're able to go do this and do this and do this, or just paying the bills, you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's a great way to involve older kids in the family finances because they're old enough to really understand how they can take that money and reallocate it. Now, your kids are younger. Do you have those financial conversations with them?
I actually do. I took my oldest to HEB, and he had his piggy bank, and I told him, I was like, go ahead, and I showed him how to scan his toys and stuff, and I said, do you see the dollar drop? Do you see the money drop every time you put something in? And he was able to associate it with that.
That is
and
so cool.
That made me proud. I'm like, I can't wait for the day you become a couponer, just like your mama. But I mean, it's just, there's so many great deals. And, you know, one thing I did want to talk about real fast is at the end of when back to school, they always have a great deal. They always clearance out all the school items. And I always go and I get the Kleenexes the teachers need. I need the crowns, the markers, all that kind of stuff. I get those purposely when they're clearanced out. So that way when they go back to school, I already have it. And I got it at a clearance price.
Right.
And it wasn't, you know, something that I had to spend $300 flat for each child.
Right.
So that's just a great example on how you can also help the teachers out there, you know, because I know they work really hard during COVID, you know, trying to help virtual, you know, in person, and, you know, just giving them and being able to donate to them stuff that I find, you know, has, you know, I have teachers running up to me, oh my gosh! So, you know, it's just very exciting to be able to help out, you know, the world of couponing.
Absolutely, and that's a terrific recommendation. I do something similar in July with toys. Now, I don't have kids, but I have lots of kids in my life that I gift to. And so every July, usually at HEB and at Target, they do a huge reset of their toy sections and they put a bunch of toys on clearance. And that's my chance to go and kind of load up on things that I think all the kids in my life will like. And if I'm off by one or two, well, I can donate those at the end of the year to like the Salvation Army Angel Tree or Haven of Hope or something like that. And so same thing, I'm saving 50%, 75% off of things that I know I will either gift or donate. And I'm able to kind of really stretch my giving budget as a whole going forward.
Oh, I know Walmart also has that too, but I mean, they have these big toys that, you know, are $100, and then all of a sudden, you know, you find yourself, oh, it's $20,
right?
You know, and then you feel it, and then you start stocking up on Christmas. So I noticed this year when I went and did what you just said, Jennifer, I went ahead and I had Christmas covered. I really only had to go and get a couple minor things, which we all know Christmas is just like a huge toll on, you know, financially.
Right.
So when you're able to go and run out and get the clearance toys and stuff for your kids and stuff, or just to donate. You know, it really makes a difference.
Right. Now, Brenda, I know you usually shop your Stockpile for gifts, and you set people up with gift baskets of the things that they might need. Give them a quick overview about how you do that for your mom in particular, because I always love how your mom reacts to it.
Well, listen, the thing is, in my world, I'm just not gonna pay for things when I know, right? When I know that I have it in my stockpile. So when I go to the store, I have every intention of shopping for the people that are in my life that mean so much to me that I want to get their favorite brand, you know, of whatever they use. It could be mouthwash, toothpaste. You know, my mom has her favorite brands, and now she expects it when it is her birthday or when it is Christmas. She's like, why don't I see you coming in with the real big packages? Because I know that's toilet paper. So why aren't you bringing that in? So everybody has their favorite. And what I love is that I can give so much more. I can give them a $50 gift card somewhere. I can give them a $100 gift card somewhere. Or I can give them a $500 worth of stuff that is really going to help them in their life. Giving them $500 worth of stockpile so that they can take that $500. What do they got to go pay? That could be a car payment. That could be, you know, just so much in their life.
Right. I remember that something happened to me as well when I started couponing. I was really tight that first Christmas that I started couponing. I was really worried we were not able to do Christmas. But then I was like, oh, I got candles for free. I got laundry detergent really cheap. And so I made up these gift baskets. And at least I had something to give, right?
Right.
And then the next year we were on more stable footing. And I was like, oh, well, I'll go get sweaters. I'll get gloves. And people were all looking at me like, where is my laundry detergent? They didn't want the sweaters and gloves. They wanted the things that would make their lives easier. And it was a really big lesson for me in terms of, oh, I can kind of use these skill sets and pay that forward in unexpected ways.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, the world of couponing is such a reward. It's going to give you back just so much. You start with, okay, you know, for me, I was home. Honey was like, listen, you want to stay home with the kids? This is our budget. If you can make it work, then you can stay home. And this was 12 years ago. And I was like, okay, I know a little bit of grandma, mom, how can, but I wanted to take it up to that next level of honestly being able to stay home. So I was going to have to save, you know, like at least $700-800 worth of stuff, worth of money. And, you know, I figured it out. And ever since I figured it out, it really did impact my life, where my husband, when he would come home tired, he would, you know, hey, I want to put my feet up, you know, on his recliner. I was already there on the recliner saying, well, move. Because I've been working all day long myself, you know, just trying to, you know, get to the stores, get the deal. I got dinner ready. Oh, I paid nothing for it. You know, it was wonderful. And from there, we just kind of, we just kind of went out there just, you know, rocking the savings to the point that I'm like, I want to go help the community. And that's how Saving Our Way came about. Why should I be the only one to have figured it out 12 years ago and be doing this, saving, you know, just so much money. So excited about, you know, savingourway.com and just going out to the community. Excited about meeting Jennifer King. Jennifer was out there just kind of doing the same thing. And oh yeah, when I would look at Jennifer, I had stars in my eyes, like, oh, I want to be her, because you were putting out the biggest savings ever. You know what I mean? And telling people what we're saying now, this can be done. Right. Do you want it in your life? Because if you want it in your life, then you need to get up and make it happen. People are like, well, I go and it didn't turn out that way. You know, I had problems. Well, figure it out. Because if you figure it out, once you figure it out once, that's it. You got it, and you'll be hitting the stores, hitting the savings every time you go into any store. It doesn't matter if it's Walgreens, if it's CVS, if it's HEB, if it's the mall, you're going to figure out savings. You'll never pay full price again.
Right. So it sounds like your biggest tip for new couponers is about perseverance and keeping at it. Jessica, if you were talking to a brand new couponer who was kind of like shaking in her boots trying to figure everything out, what's the one tip that you would give them?
This is something I did myself. I took it one deal at a time. I didn't try to go out there and do, oh, let me try to do 5 deals at a time. I think the first deal I ever did was back in the day. It was Garnier, and we were paying like 2 cents for it. And it was just absolutely amazing. So my tip is just to take one deal at a time, something you're interested in. You know, go out there, run with the deal, and then do that.
And
Just
get
to
that
go-
experience under your belt, because I think that experience of success really builds
of
and
success.
builds and
Once you do
builds.
one deal, then you can do the next, and then you can branch out a little bit more.
That's
And
right.
before you know it, you got your whole garage filled.
Right. And my tip for new couponers is to
Yes.
set yourself up for success and getting all of the resources you need before you start getting out there and practicing your deals. And of course, one of the biggest resources that couponers need are coupons. And I can't tell you how many times we talk to people who are like, well, I'm trying to coupon, but I don't have coupons. And I'm like, well, you are already kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So, Miss Brenda, can you give them a really brief overview of the discount subscription offer from the Express News, and that's how they'll get coupons?
That's right. So my tip is, honestly and truly, go to our website at savingourway.com and jennifersaves.com, because that's where all the deals are. So if you are taking our special guest here, Jessica, a tip, one deal at a time, where are all the deals? The deals are on our website, guys. Now, we do have many social medias, but especially Facebook, they're just not showing you guys all the deals. I don't know what's going on with our algorithm, but I know what's going on with our websites, and all the deals are there. Now, let me tell you, we are sponsored by the Express News. I'm super excited to be working hand in hand with them. They get the world of couponing. Now, years ago, when we, went in to go talk to them, they were all about the news. They had no idea what was going on in the coupon world. So, super excited that we hooked up with them, getting a fantastic deal, guys, where the paper at the store for one paper, you're looking at $5 a paper.
Which is crazy.
Yes, going through my website at savingourway.com, tap on Express News, or we are also in the Houston area, tap Houston, and get in there and check out our special promotion. Now, if you're in San Antonio and surrounding cities, guys, you can get 5 papers for $1 each, getting a total of 20 papers for only $20 a month. Now, if you guys sign up today, you better believe you guys are getting a $20 gift card. So I call it my 2020 special. Now, when you go to the store, do you just want one deal? Do you just want one cutter, or do you want 5 cutters at that amazing super low out of pocket using your coupons? So this is why we worked out with them 5 papers, so that every time you go to the store, if this is an amazing deal that you want to get for your family, you can always stock up by getting 5, 5, 5. So that is my special promotion. Getting, again, every Sunday you're going to get 5 of your papers delivered to your door. Now you're going to be billed one time a month of $20. And for signing up today, you guys are getting a $20 gift card. Where do you go? Where do they go, Jen? Where do they go
They
to
can go
order?
to savingourway.com and look for the Express News logo or the Houston Chronicle logo if you live in the Houston metro area and you just found your way to the San Antonio channel. Or they can go to jennifersaves.com, because I put the link below in basically every single coupon deal I write, because
That's
you
right.
need access to those coupons.
That's right.
But I think that that is such an important tip, because so often people are like, well, I got that deal once and now it's done and I'm back to paying full price. And even if you're a small family, if it's just 1 or 2 of you at home, like for me, I
Yeah.
still want 5 boxes of free toothpaste. I still want 5 bottles of L'Oreal for like 22 cents each, right? Because I can still utilize that, and I just shop like more strategically, whereas Brenda and Jessica are like, okay, every time a hair care deal rolls around, I'm probably gonna jump on it because they have the people to dispense it to. I'm like, I'm gonna zero in on the individual brands and be a bit more brand loyal, but still keep the savings. So that 5 is super important regardless of your family size.
That's right, that's right. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and play a song, a wonderful song, because before you know it, like this hour is just
I
coming and
know,
going.
right?
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you guys on the other side.
1 minute. Okay. Whew. All right, guys, so we love coming here. We love coming in every single week. We are going to be coming in every week for the whole year.
I know,
So,
right?
oh my God, I'm just like super stoked about that. So again, do us a favor and share, share, share. We are just trying to get the knowledge out there, trying to get the coupon knowledge out there to all your friends, your family, to you guys. Even if you don't have time to see the whole show and you're just kind of popping in, still share it because then it's live.
Right.
So then you guys can see it at any time. Even if you have time this weekend, well then see it this weekend.
Right. And if you want to, you can also listen to us on the Gen 99.1 app. So if you go to your
tell
app
me about
store,
that
you go
app,
to
yes.
Google Play, or you go to the App Store, and you search for Gen X 99.1 FM. You can download the app. It's completely free, and that way you can listen to us completely at your convenience and kind of keep up with us that way. So I think that is super useful for people as well, particularly if you have a long commute and you're looking for ways to kind of like maximize that time. You can listen to us on the app while you're driving, while you're running errands, and teach yourself the art of couponing as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, I would just want to thank you. You know, Jessica has been with us at Saving Our Way for 5 years. She learned the world of couponing and she was like, and I'm never going to go back to paying full price. So she comes in day in and day out. It could be Christmas, you know, her birthday the other day, and she's like, hold on, I got some deals for you guys. Hold on, this is what's going on in the coupon world. And that's what I love. The coupon world is going on every day. Does it ever stop?
No.
Like, the coupon world never stops. That's why you really, I want to stress to you guys, savingourway.com and jennifersaves.com so that you guys can get in on all the deals. We never know when a deal's just going to pop up, especially we're writing so many HEB deals. It wasn't there yesterday, right, Jessica? Right, Jennifer?
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jen, did you know? And she was like, that wasn't there a second ago. Well, it's there now, girl. We need to write that up and get it, you know, to all our followers.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you, Miss
Yes.
Jessica. One of the things that I love that you were being honest about and talking about on the radio show today is your experience of couponing with anxiety, because I think so many people are afraid to start this process because it's something that they're doing in public, and their anxiety can keep them from a tremendous amount of savings. So I really appreciate your openness and being willing to be vulnerable with people about that.
I really did not realize how many people had anxiety
Yeah.
about this kind of stuff, about social anxiety and just general anxiety going to the store and couponing.
Yeah.
So I really just think you know, doing one deal might help that anxiety, and you know.
Yeah, and I've talked to new couponers who, when Jessica says doing one deal, they legit just go into the store for that one deal, get it done, and then come back out and take a deep breath and kind of reassess where they're at and go back in again and repeat until they're done with all their deals. So you really can take it at your own pace and at your own time.
Oh yeah, you don't have to go out every single day. It's just whenever you can.
Right. Every bit of savings helps. Are we coming
Yes.
back on the air?
Yep, we're coming back.
All right.
17, 16. Woohoo! It's coming. Okay, 10, 9.
And we are back on
Woohoo.
Gen X 99.1 FM. We are coming up on the end of our hour for Saving Our Way Hot Topics. And I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you can be listening to us every Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. Sometimes it'll be just Brenda and I, but more often we're going to be talking to people like Miss Jessica, other people in our community who have things that they want to share with the couponing world, or requests that they need help with from the couponing world, because I know we're going to be doing some of those in the future as well. So you can follow us on 99.1 FM if you're here in San Antonio. Just flip the radio dial every Thursday at noon. Or you can follow us on the Gen X 99.1 FM Facebook page, because we do Facebook Live simultaneously. Or you can download the Gen X 99.1 FM
I really think that
app.
I think that's the best way to go, because they could just take us on the go.
Yeah, whenever you need to learn. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. We might not be #Team No Sleep, but for your purposes we are, because you can access us at your convenience.
Yes, yes.
All right, before we get off of the air, I want to say thank you to the Center for Advanced Wellness one final time, because they
thank you,
really
Monty
are the
Sandra.
people that provide us this opportunity to come to you guys every week and share our tips and our know-how. So if you're interested, you can follow up with them on their website, which is www.centerofadvancedwellness.com, or you can give them a holler on their telephone, which is area code 210-999-5523. They have 2 locations that you can visit in the San Antonio area.
That's right. They just opened up their new location.
The TBC Parkway.
Congratulations.
Right across from Las Palapas.
Yes. Now guess what? The radio station is here. Center of Advanced Wellness. So their address here is 8723 Botts Lane. So right near the airport, super convenient, just right off the freeway.
Yeah, and you can really take care of the entire family's health needs in one fell swoop, because you can do pediatric checks, you can get allergy testing, you can get COVID testing, you can get COVID vaccinations for kids at 12 and up and adults. You can do women's wellness checks. I think they do wound care. I mean, truly, if it's not surgery, you can probably get it done here. So give them a holler or check out their website to see their complete list of services. And also their specials on the spa side that they'll change out every single month for you.
Love it, love it.
All
Thank you so
right.
much.
I think we're coming up to the end of our hour, so once again, thank you, Miss Jessica, for joining us in the studio today. We really
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Jessica.
Thank you for having
all
me.
you do for saving our way.
And
all
we
of
will
our
be
members.
seeing you guys next Thursday, right again here on 99.1 FM at noon. We'll be running Saving Our Ways Hot Topics, so we'll be talking to you then. Happy couponing and have a great
Happy
day.
couponing, everybody. Again, savingourway.com. Subscribe, and jennifersaves.com.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
And we just want to say one final goodbye to you guys on the Facebook Live as well. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us every single Thursday. Again, she dropped a little secret for you guys. We are going to be talking about our big donation drive next Thursday here on the radio show. So if you already have a stockpile and you're able to start kind of going through and looking through to see what you can donate, do that now. If you don't, but you're interested in learning more about that, we'll be talking about it next Thursday. Anything else to tell them, Miss Jessica?
Jessica, thank you so much for coming.
All right, guys. Happy couponing. Have a wonderful day.
I'm out here. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Press finish.